Belum. Cek, 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 cek. $30 aja lah ya. Oh, nggak mau terlalu ini banget enggak performanya. Bentar. Oh ya, suaranya ya terlalu kecil. Oh enggak, suara ini kayaknya berarti. Oke. Nice. Mantap, mantap. Udah, langsung aja ya. Wait, ini 0,8 kan? Enggak 0,8. Oke, good. Oke, gini aja.
To address the fuel shortage, the Astral Express followed Miss Black Swan's suggestion to travel to Amphorius, a place known as the Eternal Land. However, soon after the arrival, March suddenly fell unconscious, and after surviving the crash, the Trailblaze Squad met the local heroes known as the Chrysos Heirs. From them, they learned that the titans sustaining the world were beginning to decay. At the end of this epic adventure, we uncovered the truth. Amphorius was trapped within the eternal recurrence, created by Finan and Cyrene. Their goal was simple: to defy the Aeon and rewrite the world's fated end of destruction. Carrying on Finan's legacy, we stepped once more into the cycle, determined to find a way to break free from fate. After thwarting the schemes of Xandar, the First Genius, and Evernight, we finally gathered together to face the Lord Ravager Iron Tomb. The battle was so immense that it even drew the gaze of Noose. Herta took Iron Tomb's place, completing her self-coronation as the Lord Ravager fell. And Cyrene, the Child of Remembrance, gave her life so that the seeds of a new world could. And so, the Epic of Amphorius came to an unprecedented and romantic close. In Noose's extrapolations, the fourth instant had already begun it, with the spirit of Trailblaze shining in full. We brought this journey to a close in the purest, most poetic way imaginable. And as we bid farewell to the Eternal Land, the Astral Express set off. A guest? Wonder who it could be.
That's my proposal. There's no harm in giving it some thought.
I understand. But the Express's voyages are meant to extend the Silver Rail. That won't change.
But the cosmic situation will. The
Oh,
Legion's
Jade.
threat looms over the universe, and no one can avoid it. Isn't that why you started the trailblazing journey? To connect?
When it comes to the Express's course, I can't make any decisions on my own. Madam Jade, your olive branch should be extended to everyone.
Greetings, nameless ones. Deliverer of Emphorius.
I'm here to celebrate our victory before the Express makes its warp jump, and lay the groundwork for a long-term partnership. On behalf of the Strategic Investment Department, and in the name of Diamond, I hereby invite all of you to Astropolis to discuss our alliance. It's the crown jewel of Epsilon, headquarters of Interastral Peace Entertainment. It might not quite match Penacony in terms of glitz and glamour, but in the eyes of IPC folks, it's the ultimate vacation spot. Defeating Iron Tomb is, of course, a feat worthy of being recorded in the history books. It's something that belongs to the cosmos, and even more so to the Nameless. But you and I both know this is just the beginning. To eliminate the threat of the destruction, all forces must still unite. To this end, the Preservation hopes to join hands with the Erudition and the Hunt to establish
what?
an anti-destruction alliance, bringing together all forces that can be rallied to the cause.
I'm glad to see the Astral Express is on the list.
You're being too modest. You're heroes who defeated a Lord Ravager, and therefore the most brilliant emblem on this banner. I believe the Trailblaze would make a strong candidate.
I'm truly flattered.
Consider our vote as a show of sincerity from the 10 Stonehearts. So, may I have the honor of expecting your presence?
Every stop the Express makes is decided by all passengers together. Madam Jade, please.
Of course. Then I shall wait with anticipation.
Getting to visit the Interastral Peace Entertainment headquarters and become the leaders of the Anti-Destruction Alliance? Come on. When has anything that good ever...
Jade is a shrewd businesswoman. Her idea of a leader might not align with what we have in mind. What do you think?
See? I told you she wouldn't agree either.
This responsibility is too heavy to bear. Even if it makes sense, we must proceed with caution. Besides, it goes against our identity as free people of the Express. Once we accept, the nature of the Trailblaze would completely change. Anyway, we should politely decline for now.
Sunday, what does your gut...
From what I know about Madame Jade, every favor she does is just groundwork to put things in her control. According to her, the IPC sees the Trailblaze as something to rally behind.
Aku lupa kalau Corrimantis nggak nyuarain Ward dulu ya. Bahkan kayaknya dia udah keluar.
What do you... Your misgivings are valid. The Express has its own path to follow. It's not the right time to be getting involved in political games. The discussion's over, so let's take a vote. I reserve my judgment on this.
I second that.
Me too.
I abstain.
After careful consideration, we regret to inform you that we cannot accept your proposal.
I don't suppose Mr. Sunday put in a good word for me, did he?
As you can see, the Astral Express has made its choice. But somehow, you don't seem surprised.
Change takes time. I understand. As Miss Himiko said, it's just for the moment. There's no need to give me an immediate answer. Patience is one of my strengths.
After leaving Amphorius, the Express will seek out a developed world to restock our supplies. When that time comes, our allies from the Strategic Investment Department are welcome to visit us aboard the Express.
In that case, I have another proposal. One that might be more familiar to Miss Himiko. I hear the moon of Plain Arcadia is full again.
Buset.
I bet Miss Himiko would love to go home and see it, wouldn't you?
So the moon is full once again. I wonder if all is well over there.
Stable and prosperous as usual. Plain Arcadia has long since become one of the IPC's most valuable planetary assets. Although I cannot visit there in person, if the Express passes through Plain Arcadia, my colleagues will surely give you a welcoming ceremony.
That's very thoughtful of you. We'll give it serious consideration.
Sorry for taking up so much of your time. I should get going now. Remember, the gates of Astropolis will always be open to the Astral Express. May the winds be favorable on your trailblazing expedition.
Plain Arcadia. It's been 15 years since I last heard that name.
It's clear she came prepared. Astropolis was probably just a cover. Jade's real objective was to let us know about the IPC's movements in my homeland.
Are you planning to go back and check it out?
Why don't we first explain things to these confused kids? The civilization of Plain Arcadia on Ahatopia is my homeland. And it's also where the Astral Express once crashed and set off again. Well, I've been away for so long. To be honest, I'm also not quite sure about Donghong, March 7th, and you. You've all grown so much during your time in Amphorius. Each of you has become a truly capable nameless, so you must understand that Jade was right. The Trailblaze no longer means what it once did for the cosmos. Do we keep wandering through space? Or, as she suggested, do we become a core force against the destruction? We should give this question some serious thought before we depart. Going back to where the Trailblaze began again could be a way to reconnect with our original purpose. More importantly, our last stop was really exhausting, so we need to take a proper break. Ahatopia is an Arcadian world steeped in the elation, making it the perfect, so what do you think? That's my suggestion. Oh, right. Black Swan wasn't part of our discussion earlier. Would you mind passing the message on?
Tapi dia bakalan pergi ya.
I heard you have some ideas about the next stop. Sorry, but I'm afraid my journey with the Express has come to an end. The Memo Keepers have received summons from the Garden of Recollection, so I must return to report. But this journey through Amphorius has given me many unforgettable memories. Your trust, and my small act of rebellion against the Garden of Covering up these traces won't be easy, so I need to leave quietly. Fortunately, a cremator has agreed to help me out, and she's waiting for me. Of course not. The time I've spent with all of you is a treasure I couldn't find anywhere else. When you miss me, gently call out to me in your thoughts. If needed, the lady slumbering within March 7th knows how to find me. If I need help from the Nameless, I will reach out to all of you. Please convey my apology. Farewell, sleepyhead.
Plain Arcadia. Another land known as an Arcadia. Clearly, the fall of Iron Tomb has sent shockwaves across the universe. Even the usually scattered memo keepers have received a call to gather. Trust the lady. She's no stranger to dancing on a knife's edge, and she's always made it out in one piece.
Still thinking about the next stop? Is that so? If she chose to leave on her own, she must have good reasons for doing. I hope the Garden of Recollection has no way of knowing what happened inside Amphorius.
I wonder what What? She just left like that? Without even saying goodbye? Black Swan went against the laws of the Garden of Recollection to help us. I wonder if the memo keepers will give her a hard time at this. Yeah, Pathstriders of Remembrance are all really resourceful.
Without Black Swan, the Express would have never made it to Amphorius, let alone experience this unprecedented adventure.
Let the conductor sound a whistle for her, and wish her smooth sailing ahead.
So, what have you all decided?
I'm on board.
After such a tough battle, we all deserve a good rest.
I have no objections.
Since we're all in agreement, conductor, prepare for the warp jump.
Mantap.
Attention passengers! The Express is about to make the jump! Please be seated and hold on! Destination, Plain Arcadia! Let's go!
Mantap. Tapi kayaknya paling Hah? Tadi apaan?
I dreamed it again. What a ridiculous dream. Even more over the top than what that guy promised. Looks like the Express has once again taken the wrong route. There's nothing we can do about it. In the river of time,
Lah kok?
if cause and effect can be kept apart for long, they're bound to have a terrifying reunion.
Salah rute lagi maksudnya yang 15 tahun yang lalu gitu.
Am I right, observer? Watching us from behind countless veils. I've been rambling on since the show just started.
You must be totally lost, aren't you? Then just forget all that nonsense I was spouting. Anyway, stop looking here. What you should be focusing on is them.
Lah. Ini ada dalam cerita yang harus manusia.
So we're not just stopping in low orbit this time, but making a direct landing?
According to the comms, the officials have prepared a dedicated platform for the Astral Express to dock.
A whole platform? Just for us? Is this some kind of VIP treatment for coming home?
The Express has arrived at the station, connecting to local communications.
Diamond.
From what I see, the Astral Express is considered a legend across the cosmos. So, preparing a fitting gift would be more than appropriate. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Pearl, from the IPC Strategic Investment Department. Now, in my capacity as the legal representative and CEO of this Arcadia, I welcome the Express Navigator, Miss Himiko, back home.
Hello, Miss Pearl. This is news to me. I wasn't aware that the Strategic Investment Department had taken over administration of Plain Arcadia.
As its governing official, I am still in the process of learning. If I can help this planet grow more prosperous, it would be a profound honor.
We would be even more honored to have a face-to-face conversation with you.
That's exactly what I wanted to say. While the Express is stationed here, the IPC will reasonably accommodate all your requests, including the one you just mentioned. Pardon my choice of words, but I sincerely hope that you enjoy your time in Plain Arcadia so much you never want to leave.
In that case, I'd like to know about recent events in this world. I heard from Madame Jade that it's once again the time of the full moon.
Indeed. I believe it's also welcoming the Express after 15 years. Now that the Phantas Moon of Elation is full again, the Phantas Moon Games will begin as scheduled. The more lively, the better. During these divine games, distinguished guests from across the cosmos will be stopping by. This time, along with the Express, a delegate from the Xianzhou Alliance has also arrived. Don't be surprised if you happen to run into them.
A Xianzhou envoy?
Oh, Yao Guang tuh diundang.
That's right. A big shot from the Yuchui.
Yuchui.
Since you just arrived, I won't keep you any longer. I've arranged for staff to wait for you at the platform. Feel free to ask them for anything you need. All of this is a token of appreciation from the Strategic Investment Department to our friends. We hope you'll enjoy yourselves to the fullest.
Madame Pearl's style is different from Aventurine's, but her methods are cut from the same cloth.
This could go on forever. They're really pulling out all the stops to form this anti-destruction alliance. Looks like we need to pay them a visit. Whether to understand the CEO's intentions, or to firmly reject their proposal. At least in my homeland, we have more room to maneuver. Welt, care to join? As for everyone else, you're free to do as you please. My suggestion is, why not take a look around and get to know this world better?
In that case, Sunday and I will go gather some intel about the Xianzhou envoy.
Huh? Why you two?
I asked Don Hung to bring me along. I can't appear in public given my identity, but I have a feeling that the Express might need to make some tough decisions in these complicated circumstances. Understanding the Xianzhou Alliance's stance might help us on our journey.
Hey, you had the toughest time in Amphorius. Since we're splitting up, why not make your mission take a break with Mar? I'm saying this from the bottom of my heart. I'm counting on. Same goes for you, Mar.
Now we'll look like two immature kids just loafing around. Wow, you grew up pretty fast then.
Don't worry, you two. Just make sure to come see me in the parlor car before you leave. I have a favor to ask.
Lah, tuh. Kenapa itu tadi? Kayak yang aneh dari modelnya.
Marge, you're here.
So, what kind of mission do you have?
It's a long story, but what if I told you there was a game being played in a corner of the cosmos, and the winner might become a neon? Would that pique your interest? You two saw that special moon in the sky, didn't you? That's a piece of artwork. Here, a ceremony called the Phantis Moon Games is held every full moon. And that's what I was talking about. The game where the winner becomes.
Pearl mentioned that name too. Just what kind of ceremony could be so mystical?
Historically, the origin of the Phantis Moon Games is tied to a group of mourning actors. Legend has it that they offered heartfelt stories to the moon, hoping for a chance to have an audience with an Eon. The first signs of the war among the Eons are beginning to show. I believe this is why the IPC has been positioning itself here for years. When I saw the Phantis Moon at its fullest, I became even more certain. This ceremony to commune with the Eon, whether genuine or not, could be the turning point that determines the destiny of the cosmos. With all eyes on these games, the IPC won't be the only ones with ulterior motives. The road ahead will likely be fraught with hidden dangers. But what's important is that you make your own decisions, such as whether you'll take part in these grand games. I have only one mission for you both. Explore and understand this world in your own way, as the place where the Trailblaze began anew, and my homeland. You might hear completely different versions of what I just said from others. Trust what you see with your own eyes, and believe in what...
Stop acting all cool. If you don't have any thoughts about the games, I'm gonna act on my...
I see you already have your own thoughts on this. In that case, everyone's got a mission to take. Welt and I are going to meet Pearl. We'll see what kind of surprise she has in store for us.
The Astral Express has arrived. Welcome.
Now this is what I call a grand Oh, right! After a few trailblazing expedition, the first person we meet at every stop is somehow involved in some earth-shattering secret. So when the door opens, keep your eyes peeled.
In the name of erudition, traverse the cosmos. We meet again, deliverer from the... I am not the Theoros you know, but the masked fool, Xandar II Kuwabara. This time, I choose to walk the path of elation, and I shall defeat... After all, I did say before...
My latest dream is to join the Genius Society and play the role of a genius. Hey there, gray hair and darling Mark.
Sparkle? It was you all...
Surprised? Well, this time I'm here as Plain Arcadia's cultural advisor, specially appointed to be the tour director for the Express crew. What are you talking about? I am your director. Director Sparkle. I know we had some minor entanglements in family company, but you all had fun there. Now, the Astral Express has become quite the hero. Her Excellency, the CEO, wanted to find someone who got along with you to show you around this place. So
what kind of misunderstanding does she have about the phrase God...
Time's ticking away. Thankfully, there's no bomb here.
Fine. But from now on, no more pretending to be someone else.
Lame. Anyway, shall...
Lame. Coba lihat di premium ya. Wait, what?
Whoa!
Pretty please.
Apaan tuh? Asheville.
Is this a train?
Thanks for the compliment.
Ugh! The train before us stands not just a train, but a strangeling.
The term strangeling is so outdated. Times have changed, dear guests. Please refer to the Fake Protection Act. We prefer to be called imaginary.
Ugh. So by the book. You really love those fancy scientific names from the IPC textbooks, huh? This here is a species unique to Plain Arcadia. An imaginary, or a being born from painting. Once upon a time, the artists here discovered that by sketching creatures from their imagination and giving them names, they could bring their creations into reality. This belief in things yet to exist is called wish power, and it sustains the existence of Imaginary. If you ask me, this power must be a blessing from the laughter. Oops, got sidetracked. This here is the Bullet Worm Express, an Imaginary in charge of transportation.
So you two must be the nameless from the Astral Express. When you get a chance, hop aboard and give me a try. Let's see who's faster, me or the Astral Express.
Thanks. We'll definitely do that when we get the chance. But, man, who would have thought that the Express here is actually a living being?
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Duomension City.
Holy smokes, there are cops at the...
Having heard about the Astral Express's visit, many citizens got up early just to catch a glimpse of the Nameless. If anyone acts out of line, please don't hesitate to call...
Oh, gray hair and darling March. Next up, I'm gonna show you even more mind-blowing stuff. So try not to faint.
Itu nanti bakal kita ada POV datang sama itu berarti ya, sama siapa? Ya ampun,
Holy
kayak gini.
cow, it's packed in here. What do we have here?
Don't worry, just a local specialty.
black-haired girl? She's got this adorable little bunny vibe going on. Is she the inspiration for March Bunny? And that girl with the gray hair next to her is so dashing! She must be the baseball raccoon!
But she doesn't look anything like a raccoon.
Hey there, friends from Plain Arcade.
I don't know.
She spoke to us!
The laughter.
The laughter! This is the most amazing moment!
There's Miss Martin! Oh, please, not Mr. Raccoon! Hello? I can hear you!
Everyone, please maintain order.
The people here are way too passionate. I've never experienced anything like this before.
Feels intoxicating to be the center of attention, doesn't it? Just don't get too caught up in it. You might not find your way out. Excuse me, bosses, stop getting caught up in fan interactions. Today's... Hey, you up there, Mr. Noodle-looking cat! Could you tell me how to get these two out of here?
Excuse me, that's quite hurtful. I am Station Master Meowton, responsible for overseeing Perdido Station.
Whoa! Cats really are liquid! Wait a sec. This kitty is the station master?
The station's completely surrounded. If any of our esteemed guests get so much as a scratch or loses a few strands of hair to these rabid fans today, my measly pension will go right down the... So I've prepared the staff passage for our Astral Express VIPs. Please hurry and exit the station that way.
Yeah,
Station! Passengers exiting, please use your tickets to pass through the gates in an orderly manner. Please be mindful of your personal belongings. Thank you.
Bener-bener kurang viral sampai kayak gini aja loading dulu. Wait, ini kan kurang viral apa karena settingan? Weh, halo. Yang nge-lag. Yang nge-lag. Waduh, bener dah. Ah, shoot. Waduh, nge-lag. Gak jadi. Ini kenain aja. Kocak banget. Nah, udah. Oh, bener ya. Prosesornya kurang kuat kalau pengen ini sambil streaming.
Staff passage? To be precise, it's the Imagine Staff Passage. A long time ago, all of this arcade
Ini bakalan lama kan ya, 9 jaman.
That's right. It's Plain Arcadia's must-see attraction. The portal entrance known as the Interplanar Jump. Though civilization has moved beyond the canvas, the world within the painting wasn't abandoned. Instead, it became part of life for both humans and strangelings. Come on, you two. Follow my lead. Enter.
Jump to the... Oh, no lag.
How did I turn into Pom-Pom?
Oh, wait. On closer inspection, you don't look exactly like Pom-Pom.
Maybe this is what the Trailblaze looks like to the people here.
Seenggaknya ini kayak pengen coba pengen coba nge-imitate itu kan ya Nier Automata gitu. Soalnya Nier Automata tuh banyak banget cara eksplorasinya, ada yang Toto 2D lah. Iya Toto main main Mario. Sebenarnya gokil juga sih. Wait, what the heck? Lompat. Apa sih?
Listen, the music changed.
Aduh. Wait, what? Alah. Mana? Oke. What the? Itu bisa dipakai nggak tuh koin pixel? Menang aja. Sebenarnya ada gimmicknya lah, ada game eksplorasi. Buset, nah kan nge-lag. Oh, ini yang kata sparkle ketiban ya. Sparkle ketiban.
I thought I was about to go to heaven.
Woi, itu sparkle masih ketiban, oh enggak deh.
Are all these imagine?
That's right. This is Plain Arcadia, a world where strangelings roam freely, and a paradise woven from elation and wild imagination.
That huge creature perched on the tower is staring right...
Oh, it doesn't usually eat people. Unless it spots pink hair.
What's the matter with you? Jumping around and scaring
Lah,
people.
sampai semua berhenti.
It's called a thunder coil. Don't worry. To him, we're just tiny ants on the ground. Not even enough to get stuck between his teeth.
Thunder coil? With a name like that, shouldn't he be flying around making thunder and rain? Why is he just wrapped around that pillar?
Times have changed. The IPC issued a decree requiring Imagine to integrate into civilized society. Legally, they have the same rights as humans, which means they have to work too.
What? Strangelings have to work too?
That's life under IPC management. Who'd dare deny an Imagine their right to work? Now, the Thunder Coil amplifies TV tower signals, ensuring users worldwide can watch the station's broadcasts without interruption.
Live streaming.
Boring live streams, lame prank shows, but oh, there's the big news about the Express arriving.
Look! What's up with that billboard? That's not fair! Why does she get a huge poster while I don't?
Huh. The IPC is really pulling out all the stops to hype you up. Don't mind me saying this, but for every penny the IPC spends on you, They expect a return in the hundreds or thousands. You'd better watch your back.
That's one of those giant robots Mr. Yang loves.
Hah? Oke. Oh iya, siapa? World kan animator ya? Bukan animator. Animator ya?
What is that? A decapitated Intellitron?
This is a new life form that was born after the last Phantom Moon Games. An imagine called a Mechatron, created by the IPC. Yeah, that was 15 years ago. Wish power reaches its
Dan
peak
15
during
tahun yang
full
lalu
moon.
adalah Himeko
And
pergi
so
dari
imagine
tanah
take
Kadia
this
gitu kan?
chance to multiply and thrive, just like they say in documentaries. When spring arrives and nature awakens, the novelty's probably worn off by now.
Oke, seenggaknya suhu CPU-nya nggak panas banget.
Is that a dessert shop run by cats?
Dreamless Coffee is a chain store owned by Cat Imagine. The coffee and desserts here are absolutely delicious.
Comparing it to Himeko's handcrafted liquid bombs would be a bit unfair at this place.
Bom cair.
Let me have a taste.
Are you two travelers from outer space? Welcome to Plain Arcadia. How's the situation in the cosmos these days? Oh my! If it isn't the heroes of the Astral Express! What an honor to meet you as Nameless. You must go on life and death adventures all the time, right? Would you like to keep smiling happily?
Happy forever?
Maaf, gak perlu minat, makasih.
If you're interested in learning more, I'll be around here. Feel free to come find me anytime.
Ah,
I'm from the Research Society of Happy Smiles. Crushing workloads, measly pay, demanding boss. Just like how the Astral Express defeated the Lord Ravager.
Every fool in the tavern says stuff like this when they get drunk.
Hey, you two, interested in joining?
Oh, gray hair March. This lady seems a bit off her rocker. Let's get out of here quick.
Oh, is that so? I hope we can have another heart-to-heart someday.
mana? Oke.
Oh, there's something on the traffic light. Should we check it out from the overpass?
Nah, gak usah.
When the express passed through the skies, I saw it. That's the Phantom Moon, right?
Gedein dulu deh itunya. Kok ada kecilan ya? Enggak.
Legend has it that the Laughter themselves painted it. If the legend is true, this would make it the first Imagine ever.
So, does Aha really watch over those who attend the Phantom Moon games through this moon?
Well, well. Didn't expect darling March and little gray hair to be in. Gray hair, you've come to the right person. Who could understand the elation better than Masked Fool? So, what aspect of the Phantom Moon games would you like? In modern terms, It's all about getting views and...
Views and clicks? Are you kidding me? They didn't have that kind of stuff in... mythological time.
That's how the legend goes. The morning actors offered up their stories, but the laughter didn't even spare them a glance. And so, to catch the Eon's eye, the Phantom Moon games ended up leaving behind incredible feats each time. From forging swords that could cleave mountains, and it's still the same today. The supplicants must give it their all to capture the attention of the people of this Arcadia and accumulate. You must have heard the legend of the 8 morning actors who offered their stories to the moon. The masks that were worn by these 8 people are the tickets to joining the games. Under the full Phantom Moon, choose one of the masks and become a supplicant. Then you can compete with the other 7 for the chance.
Looks like we'll need to get a mask first if we want.
Oh? Don't tell me our little drama in Penacony wasn't entertaining enough. Enough for you. Gray hair, let's drop it this time. I've been dealing with some minor issues lately.
Oh, what kind of issues could possibly be bothering you? Don't tell me you're cooking up another crazy scheme.
I'll keep you in suspense for now. So, where do you want to hang out next? Let's head this way. We can turn into the food street. They've got all sorts of goodies there.
Click, click.
Huh?
I felt like someone was sneakily following us around for a while now. Looks like it wasn't my—
What's this little thing's deal, huh? It's kinda dressed like you.
Not surprising at all. The Astral Express is quite the celebrity these days, turning heads wherever they go.
Click, 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 click! Holy for Bowly! For Bobo Weekly exclusive scoop! Famous raccoon from the Astral Express caught in secret rendezvous with streamer Sparksy.
Famous raccoon? Secret rendezvous with Sparksy?
What's some tabloid journalist trying to stir up a juicy scandal, huh? They might both use cameras. But our darling March is...
Hey, I can speak for myself.
Click, 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 click! Breaking news from Furbobo! Famous raccoon from the Astral Express openly claims Furbo's camp.
Hey, don't write nonsense in your report. Why are you just standing there?
Can't catch me! Boom!
So, are we gonna kill the Furbo to silence it?
We would never do something so violent.
Unlimited free drinks.
Furbo!
A smoke bomb? You see,
Buset.
that little fella can... transform into different things. Let's look around.
I want to make something with it. But what to make?
I bought! Holy for Bowly! Finally, gotcha! In your dreams!
Let's have a game of Cosmic
Finally cornered. Delete those sneaky photos, and don't you dare write any of your
To escape now. I, for Bullitzer, may just be a humble tabloid journalist, but I'll never bow down to evil. I'm on.
Whoa. Why did this guy...
Oh, kenapa ada musuhnya kayak gini di Arcadia? Kayak ini awalnya tuh. Kocak.
This is Dane in sync. I choose you.
Have some sunshine. Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies. You can't run.
Root here.
Found me. Show me the way.
Wah, gokil banget pakai naga nih guys.
Please, don't hurt this poor working furball.
Weren't you acting all tough just now? You've got some nerve. Sneaking photos of Miss Sparkle and...
I mistook you for someone else. I thought you were that famous streamer. We're all huge fans of the Great Raccoon. You see, I've even styled my whole outfit after you.
Now, let's talk about compensation. Adding up emotional distress, lost wages, nutrition fees, and whatnot. 1 million.
$1 million? President Nihilux has already been behind on behind on everyone's wages for months. If it weren't for the money, who risked their neck being a tabloid journalist? Right now, I've got no money.
Is this Nihilux you mentioned the president of your magazine?
I have no idea. President Nihilux specifically warned us that if we got into trouble outside,
And here you are spilling all the...
Since I offended the Great Raccoon of the Express, I suppose we could settle this.
Huh? Didn't you just say you had no money? What's with the sudden change of heart? This seems fishy.
My pockets are truly empty. However, regarding compensation, I implore the Great Raccoon to visit our Furbobo Weekly magazine office. Here's my business card right here. It has the magazine's address and contact details. Rest assured, President Nihilux will definitely...
Ugh, darn it! It got away again. Make sure to come... Money can't buy entertainment this good. Since that scheming little Furbo's extended right now in plain Arcadia, there are eyes following you everywhere. So, Sparkle, what's your angle in keeping tabs on us? My darling March, you still doubt me. Has all basic trust between people disappeared? Oh, What you should be worried about right now isn't me or that tabloid journalist. Has the renowned Astral Express come to plain Arcadia as tourists on vacation? Or are you here for the Eon's game, eager to share their authority? For the local residents, you're already in. If you decide to join this game, you'd better stay. There are quite a few people looking to join the Phantasmoon Games and become a supplicant. In their eyes, the Astral Express is the perfect prey. She's about to put on quite a show at the plaza up ahead.
Bukan spaksi kan, atau spaksi? Wait, ada yang terbang-terbang, nice.
These little Wispay are quite mischievous. As lively as our darling March. Hey, I'm being super well behaved here. Wow, so many gold coins!
Weh, ya lupa.
Just some unclaimed wish power fragments. Pick them up when you find them.
Space Anchor. Jauh itu bang. Udah aktif aja.
The elation is naturally the most venerated deity here. However, people have their own different ways of practicing elation. You've noticed those massive @signs floating. The IPC has built a comprehensive network in plain Arcadia. Letting word from the tavern is that the IPC wants to control this year's Phantasmoon Games. Though, they've been itching to do that for 15 years. To us fools, those IPC folks are like a swarm of buzzing worker bees, tirelessly building their... The worst part is, these folks actually enjoy it. Their elation is mind-numbingly boring. And even worse, this dull elation has spread like a plague. Come on in and...
Wait. Okay, good. Oh ini pak semacam puzzle juga ya? Ya ampun, kenapa gak itu? Mana sih? Ulang dulu. Mana ya ampun. Gokil. Ah, shoot. Nggak bisa tuh. Kocak banget. Salah. Gak bisa dong, kocak. Oh, kenapa gak inian ya? Ini bisa dipegang kan nanti? Gak mau gak tuh? Hah? Iya. Enggak, belum habis. Iya. Susah banget ya.
You aren't a dual mention city local, are you? This plaza wasn't designed for
Ya bener, gak bakal bisa aku main di 60 fps. Pasti bakalan frame-nya bakalan jomplang banget.
Plain Arcadia has enough entertainment to keep you busy until doomsday without repeating anything.
Ujang.
But you know what's missing here? Real fun. What's the difference between being glued to the internet all day and being stuck in a dream? The Phantasmoon games must not fall into the IPC's hands and be reduced to a business deal decided by internal bidding. It must not become just another bargaining chip in the power. You know, the laughter in Akavili go way back. I witnessed the potential of the Trailblaze in Penacony. The sparks that fly when paths collide. In Plain Arcadia, what surprises will you bring for the elation? And there's also the preservation. The hunt. Don't you think that on the eve of the Phantasmoon Games, Plain Arcadia looks just like a card game among... Friends, have you ever heard of Cosmicon Collective?
Lanjut.
What's that? It's the hottest trading card game in the world right now. The cards feature legendary figures from across the universe, along with their power levels. Just roll the dice. Gray hair, care to play cards with me? Think of it as a rehearsal for the Phantasmoon Games. If you beat me, I'll tell you the enemy's name. Maybe we can team up and...
Tadi kok kayak susah banget sih? Ah, kocak banget.
As expected of you, Gray Hair, starting off with a bet. Since you won, this card is yours. If you want more cards, go chat with the card masters at the plaza. A streamer who's about to go live at the plaza. She calls herself Sparksy. That's right. She's your enemy. This streamer, just like you, has been seeking a chance to join the Phantasmoon Games. It won't be long before she shows up at the plaza.
That little trouble you've gotten yourself into. It's her, isn't it?
Darling March, I just can't escape your sixth sense, huh? She's our common enemy. If you need...
Oh, there she is! That woman who stuffed me in the trash can! She's right!
Everything we leave behind in life has a way of coming back. Now that the IPC guide is here, the tavern guide will be on her way.
So, you really weren't sent by the IPC to welcome us.
Quality time together is always so short. Before I take my leave, allow me to give you a friend. Remember this well. For all supplicants who join the Phantom Moon Games, whether they look up or down, the moon that humanity gazes upon and...
Is this some kind of riddle?
Remember this little riddle? You might need it when we meet again.
Sparksicle. Dia lagi.
Finally. Found...
You wouldn't happen to be the guide the IPC assigned to us, would you, Mr. Scott?
That's exactly right. We meet again, bosses. After the Holy Grail War back in Penacony, Mr. Aventurine graciously offered me a chance to turn over a new leaf by working for the Strategic Investment Department. And as it happens, Madame Pearl wanted to find someone who got along with the Express crew to be a guide. So I was assigned this. Just before I came to start my job today, someone suddenly knocked me out cold. And when I woke up, I found myself stuck. That's right. It was that woman who kidnapped you just now. When I catch her, I'll make her pay until she's complete.
Sparkle is way more lovable than...
I knew it! You don't want to see my despicable face! I'm Scott. So, dear bosses, would you like to grab a bite to eat? Keep playing around here, or...
Mr. Scott's dedication to his work is so intense.
Oh, that's not really appropriate, is it? Not that I'm refusing your request, but I'm on duty right now, and I was assigned to be your guide, not your card buddy. Now, you see that card player over there? You can go chat with... Since it's your order, I'll humbly obey.
What? Oh, harus ngeliat mata dadunya juga ya. $12. Waduh. Tiga doang. Curang. Oke. Let's go, mantap. 0 double poinnya. Oh, 0, oke, nice. KO.
Ha! As expected of the Nameless, our great hero. Boss, am I giving you the good vibes you need? Oh, right. There are other players around this plaza. If you're still up for more, feel free to chat with them.
Hello, how can I help you? Huh?
This one's just passing through. Lady, you got the wrong person. If you want to play cards, I'm your guy. Hit me up anytime you're in the mood for a game. Or, you want to trade some cards.
Oh ini, oke. Tahu dulu mana itu? Bukan. Oh ini, nice.
Lady Sparksy's dream! Sparksy? That Furbo from just now mentioned that name too. What's her relationship with Sparkle?
Oh! There's someone who doesn't know the great Lady Sparksy?
Would you mind introducing this Miss Sparksy?
I am so glad she's the cutest live streamer in plain Arcadia and our savior. The first thing I do after she's about to start streaming right here in this plaza.
Hello? Hello? All my lovely fans, sorry to keep you waiting.
We can hear you, Sparksicle!
Has everyone been working hard today? Did everyone eat properly?
A full belly makes a happy heart!
Has everyone been treating me with lots of love?
Forever devoted to Lady Sparksy!
Something's off. Why do I sense my old model's aura on some people in the audience today?
Oh boy. She must be talking about us.
Let's see. Which naughty ones went to meet someone they shouldn't have?
Sparksicle! Sparksicle! Sparksicle!
Isn't this the gray hair my old model always talks about? Teaming up with her to deal with me? What a jerk! Her favorite toy is mine now.
Buset, langsung.
Let Sparksicle give you a proper makeover.
Huh? My outfit changed? Are you the enemy that Sparkle mentioned? What exactly is your relationship with Sparkle?
Did that useless old model send you to save her? Or
Is she hoping that you join the Phantasmoon Games? Not bad. So my little pets managed to escape from their electronic cage. Looks like I'll have to use the power of love to catch you and bring you... My dear, lovely fans, those two bullies want to hurt me. Please, everyone, protect your beloved Sparksicle, won't you?
Get those baddies!
Hey, we mean no harm. Okay. No harm. Talk this out. Isn't that exactly what the IPC loved to say when they took over Plain Arcadia? You're all cut from the set. You want to control the game that the laughter left for this world, just like the IPC. The ceremony left by the Master of Elation must not be defiled by the likes of you and turned into some boring, pathetic, dull, tedious, profit-driven... You've got us all wrong! Bringing the fun back to the Phantasmoon Games. That's the Masked Fool's unequivocal, my dearest, cutest fans. Let's get this part...
In the name of Sparksicle, we hereby declare you are guilty! Arrest them immediately! Arrest them immediately! Arrest!
Oh.
Don't be rash!
What the frick?
Dispel the gloom! Restore the skies! You can't run! Show me the way! Embrace a new life!
Sama iklan.
Just do your thing, Sparksicle! We'll crush all the haters for you!
Stand down! Everyone, don't move a muscle. Imagine you're under arrest for breaking the law. Passengers of the Astral Express. I'm an officer from the Department of Aberration Defense. Don't worry. She won't be able to harm you as long as I'm here.
You meddlesome fool! Officials have no right to interfere with the supplicant's actions during the Phantasmoon Game.
Only those who possess a mask can be called supplicants. You're just one of thousands of troublemakers in this land who claim to be joining the Phantasmoon Games, while Plain Arcadia is a society governed by law. Any act that violates the law, even if done in the name of the Phantasmoon Games, will be severely punished by the department.
Severely punished? You're just a lapdog of the IPC. Yet that's exactly what I'm saying. Plain Arcadia under the IPC's rule is boring as hell. Even the Phantasmoon Games have turned into some kiddie playdate for all the goody Nameless, you're free to go for now. But I'll be keeping my eye. Next time we meet, I'll turn you into devoted fans.
Escaped. Excuse me. I'd like to have a word with you. Thank goodness we made it in time. Otherwise, things could have turned out pretty bad.
Don't worry. March and I don't get hurt that easily.
By saying things could have turned out pretty badly, I meant... Let me introduce myself again.
Kuchiba.
I'm Kuchiba, an officer from the Department of Aberration Defense.
We don't need to introduce ourselves, do we?
Of course. The newspapers, TV channels, they've all been reporting on you nonstop.
If I'm not mistaken, was it Mr. Scott who sent you here?
So that's the name of that high and mighty IPC specialist. This... Mr. Scott believed he wasn't dealing with ordinary criminals, but with masked fools, which required decisive action. So, A phone call was immediate.
Well, it's not surprising. But what do we do now? Our guide ran off, and we got into a fight with Sparksy's fans. Should we give Himeko a call? I guess you're right.
No need to rush, you two. I bet you haven't tried the local delicacies yet, huh? How about this? I'll take you both to grab a bite nearby. That way you can kill some...
Yay!
Himeko.
Color reproduction, 96.2%. Brushstroke reproduction, 93.6%. This forgery can now be considered the authentic piece.
Yet you still seem dissatisfied. Tell me, what troubles you? Is it that less than 4% margin of error? Or something beyond the numbers?
I'm grappling with a quality that defies measurement. Artistry. It is the prerequisite for becoming the steward of this Arcadia.
But you already are its steward. Diamond will remember that you only took 6 months to claim that title.
It was 5 months and 15 days. Empty titles mean nothing. In plain Arcadia, political influence carries limit. To add a stroke to this artwork, one must first understand art.
I know you. This is the conclusion, not the cause. The piece before you, Worldbreaker Waves, is a relic from one of the civilizations in Ahatopia's history. The final work left behind by Graphia, the ancestral painter of ancient Benzai Tengoku. Do you want to know how she did it?
Wait, what? Kenapa tahu-tahu nama planet itu disebut?
I will not deny it. People call her achievements a miracle, meaning its true nature remains unknown. Understanding comes first, then investment.
Perhaps this is why Diamond chose you. An Intellitron devoted to results and efficiency.
Oh, dia bukan manusia.
Cast into a realm sustained by a mad. The 10 stone hearts await a metamorphosis. May you find your own pearl in this strange and dazzling sea.
Thank you, but my mission is to oversee the progress of the Phantasmoon Games. Personal growth is not part of the Jade. Allow me to point this out. The 10 stone hearts are 10 independent decision makers. Your attempts to bind people together will only prove counterproductive and bring needless loss. As always, I follow the optimal choice. Neutrality. That is also my answer to Obsidian.
A flawless reply. Your cool logic is all—
Lady Pearl, that Express Navigator has come to see you.
It seems we no longer have the leisure to speak of—
This is all I have to say. Tell Diamond, I will fulfill my duty of strategic investment. Send the guests in.
Both of you, please, come in.
Forgive the sudden visit, and thank you for receiving us.
It is not sudden. In my deductions, a visit from the Express crew was an optimal choice for achieving effective communication. I am glad. Everything is proceeding smoothly.
To skip the formalities would be best. I imagine that, at your core, you're already well aware of our purposes.
I know that you have come for the Anti-Destruction Alliance. The probability of refusing the proposal stands at 91.2%. That is a reasonable concern. Allow me to present data that is often overlooked. In the past 2 eras, 1,263 planets have joined the pan-cosmic trade system, and 63%. Plain Arcadia is one such world. On this land, the preservation and the elation.
That remains open to debate.
I recognize that throughout this war against the destruction, every participant may experience moments based on extrapolations. We believe, by following the route of the Trailblaze and building upon the framework of the preservation, we shall gather the manpower of the harmony, the computational strength of the erudition, and the military might of the hunt. Hesitation breeds instability, and instability makes us vulnerable. And our enemies...
Your point is valid, but allow me to note one error. That number, 91.2%, is inaccurate.
Then, is the probability...
No, it is 0%. Interestingly, the difference between 0 and 1 is also only a matter of we did not come to refuse the notion. On the contrary, the Astral Express
This outcome exceeds my extrapolations. Tell me, was it a change in your emotion?
No. Actually, your earlier perspective inspired me. The IPC deals with powers that command billions of lives in this cosmic game of cards. We've simply been earnestly trailblazing and exploring all this time, trying to help worlds in crisis. Now, it is this earnestness that has drawn many to journey with the Express, while the Nameless's simplicity assures our friends that they will not be consumed and lose their sense of self. That is why we came to you, Miss Pearl. Please set aside your role as one of the 10 Stonehearts and imagine this possibility. To fight against the destruction, there is no need for an alliance. What we need is to stand. The IPC may not stand as an ally of the Express, nor might the Strategic Investment Department. But you can. Work with the Harmony. Calculate alongside the erudition. Help aim the arrows of the hunt. And build the steadfast shield of the preservation.
Then, what part does the Trailblaze wish to play in all this?
We shall become the sail.
The ship's sail? That sounds no different from my... Interesting. Logic reminds me that those words you spoke are little more than rhetoric. I will follow the optimal decision.
You mentioned that the IPC has never changed Plain Arcadia, and it still follows the path of elation. But in my eyes, Plain Arcadia has not been altered because it still has value. Just like the Astral Express, the IPC intends to use the Phantasmoon games to reach out to an Eon and
that involves classified information. However, since Miss Himiko is open to cooperation, I can share more within reasonable limits. This way, guests.
Loading. La 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 la.
Place in the world in canvas, called the Phantasmoon Courtyard.
This ancient tree has stood for 1,000 years, blooming only on the eve of the games. According to ancient texts, this is the heart of the Phantasmoon games. 8 masks, 8 supplicants. When people don the ancient masks in the near future, the altar will also reveal the masks' forms. Then, the games shall begin. I've been told, Miss Himiko, that Graphia's blood courses through... The messenger of the hunt is here as well at this moment. This ceremony To compete for the elation is but a reflection of cosmic. In that case, why not use the result of the Phantasmoon Games to decide whether the Express will become a sail or a banner?
We'll consider your proposal. However, to take part in the games, one must have a Mask of Elation. I assume the IPC has prepared for that.
As of now, the number of masks I possess is 3. With more time, in all of history, no one has conceived of a unified command of all supplicants and masks. But this time, the IPC intends to regulate the games.
It is not unusual for visitors from beyond the sky to join the Phantasmoon Games, but the IPC actually seeks to... The Eon of Elation is famed for unpredictability. Miss Pearl, you must take care. This is a word...
It is precisely because Aha is so mercurial that such an elated attempt...
Pardon the interruption, Madam Pearl.
The guide you dispatched has sent word. The masked fools have stirred up trouble, attacking him and the Express guests. They were separated in the...
That is not surprising. Those masked fools have long kept the IPC in the... It seems the Phantasmoon Games have begun, regardless of the Express's choice.
Wait, halo.
I'll get in touch with those two kids.
Aduh. Halo Jar. Oh, Waalaikumsalam. Pindah ke Danhang dong.
Miss Pearl, Welt and I must take our leave now.
Are you both leaving already? I had another plan in mind.
No, bensetin Goku.
To speak with Miss Himiko about the art history of ancient Benzai Tengoku, especially your ancestors' final work, World Breaker Waves, and her unparalleled mastery of imagenesis art.
Awalnya emang latarnya tuh di bensetin Goku dulu kan.
Mr. Yang, please accept this gift before you leave. You misunderstand. To offer the Nameless something so mundane would be far too discourteous. Please, open this cake. I am aware. Mr. Yang has an expert understanding of robotics. I chose this gift especially...
Oh, bukan Danhang deh. Trailblazer dulu.
Graphia Academy?
It is a school that trains artists, and it's quite well known in this world.
We need to wait for someone there? Do you know the way, Miss Kuch?
Allow me to guide you both and ensure your safety along the way.
Sweet and waffles! Soliciting is strictly
Aku lupa yang ngelihat statistik streamingnya. Oke lah.
Wow. This path to school, lined with falling blossoms. It's such a youthful feeling. Definitely worth a photo.
Yes, quite a few TV dramas have been filmed here.
I imagine it is perfect for those classic series where couples part ways or lovers miss their chance, right?
Exactly. Follow this road straight ahead for a while, and you will arrive. This is Graphia Academy. You can wait for your companions. Oh, and to prevent further surprises, I have already informed your guide of your situation. Here is my contact info. If you encounter any problems during the
Sumpah,
Fantasy Moon
ini karakter
Games,
tato bisa
you may
jadi
reach me at any
potential
time.
bintang 4 loh.
Thank you so much, Miss Kuchiba. Sorry for the trouble. We're here. Let's check in with Mr. Yang first and see.
Oh ya kan sama Welt ya, bukan sama apa? Bukan sama Himeko.
Mr. Yang still hasn't replied?
Oke lah.
Shall we find a place with better reception? How about heading in?
Bilang aja mau jalan-jalan.
I was just thinking, isn't this Big Sis Himeko's alma mater? The school lobby. It looks exactly like what I've seen in animation. Too bad neither of us ever went to a real school. If only we could taste. Hey, how about we sneak in and pretend to be students? Well, since we can't contact Mr. Yang yet, why don't we stroll around and keep an eye out for him? Maybe he's already here somewhere.
Wah tuh, kuncinya kayak gitu dong. Oh nge-lag, nge-lag.
Come here, quick! Look at this wave. It's so spectacular. It won't suddenly come crashing down and drench us, will it? Wait, this is painted too? The painter's name is even stated next to it. Graphia.
March 7th and Company. Your transfer procedures have been completed. Please proceed to the Dean's office and...
Let's go take a look.
Lah, tadi apaan?
Who's that tall guy with the brownie on his
What the heck? Why is Scott here?
What year are you two in? Senior, and not even bowing. How rude.
Wait. You. Why do you two look so familiar?
Now I know it's definitely the real Scott. Where did we get teleported to? Ouch! Pinch your own cheeks, not mine. This is Mr. Yang, you're here! That was Scott. Wait. Why did you...
What's this transfer business all about? Well, starting from today, you two are officially transferring to this academy to begin your brand new school life.
Sparksy!
Yoo-hoo! My good classmates, we meet again. What are you doing here? What news on the net could possibly escape the all-knowing digital fairy Sparksicle? Of course! As of this moment, I have taken over this school and become its acting dean. After all, this school is filled with fans who watch my streams. A little cognitive adjustment is all it takes to make... Huh? Why the hostile stares? All right, relax. How about forgetting the Phantasm games for instead? Throw yourselves into a carefree, cozy, romantic, and enthusiastic... Oh no! Wake up! Wake up! The teacher's here! Stop sleeping. Your fleeting youth is slipping. The artist qualification exam is right around the corner, and some students are still dozing off in class.
Silence! How dare you call the dean by name? Do you have no respect for her at all? Before you stands an online streamer, a singer-songwriter, a trendsetter of internet culture, a rising star in education, and a masked fool among masked fools.
It's fine, Scott. Thank you. Such strong willpower. No wonder that outdated model wanted you in the Phantasm games. Too bad you crossed paths with me. Soon you will be just like these students. All of you will be turned into... Students, today is campus cleanup day, so help Dean Sparksy find that thing. Search places like the... And teachers are all required to pitch in as well. If anyone spots that truant teacher...
Okay. If not for Miss Sparksy, I would have beaten...
Scott, it has been 2 years since that baseball club incident.
Ha! Easy for you to say. If it weren't for this one, I would already have made my mark at the school sports meet. That jerk! What do you mean, that's it? Were you planning something even just last week? When I was about to confess my feelings, you folded my love letter into a paper airplane. And when I tried to fish it out, the girls in class completely... Listen up! I'm here to challenge you to a duel after school today. You two, out of my way!
Masa itu 2 tahun?
Students? What in the world is going on here?
Malah March.
My dear classmate, you're acting kinda strange today. You stumped me there. At our age, what else could we... don't tell me. Did the pressure of school make you lose your memory? Actually, we just got our class... Look, this is our class photo. Does it bring anything back to you? That's me!
I mean the other one. That girl with pink hair and long...
Who was that again? Is she really someone in our class? Or just some random outs? Anyway, let me introduce the... See, this guy? That's Scott. The one who argued with you earlier. He's a spoiled brat. He lost a bet with you and had to bark like a dog. That drew... Look! The dean is in this photo too. And so is Mr. Yang, our homeroom and history teacher.
Yeah.
Remember that night we snuck into the archive room to retrieve the camera? We've shared so many wonderful
Yeah, I think that did happen.
See? I knew you'd remember. Nothing sparks our memories better than Scott's barking like a dog.
With graduation just around the corner, my classmate. Huh. This teacher seems to have taken the day off. Hey, I was asking what else you want to do with the little time we have left of our school life.
Right. Found Miss Dolly.
Anyway, even though our time at school is running, many adults only start to regret once they step into society. Longing to return to those carefree school days. How does the saying go? Youth is fleeting, and time waits for no one.
Who exactly was I supposed...
Yeah, waste your youth.
I have so many things I want to do. Where should I start? Should I head to class, deal with Scott, or just wander around? Next class is...
Mana?
I'm never gonna be able to graduate if I get held back for another year.
No one's eavesdropping, right?
Students these days are way too...
Am I seeing things? Why is there another me?
No invisibility in communal areas. That's dangerous.
I heard from the teacher that the gym teacher is sick again.
Fitness club's looking for new members. Anyone interested?
We have all the tools we need. And the code is...
Ya apaan dah?
No invisibility in communal areas.
Scott says he wants to duel me on the rooftop. Why not take the side path up and see if there's an ambush? I can jump even higher now.
I've explained it to you so many times already. They're jealous of me, jealous of my passion for you, blazing as bright. So she set me up on purpose, making me into what you girls call the maniac of the swamp. You have to believe me, Lakshmi.
Finally, the perfect chance.
Oh, Lakshmi, stop!
Scott, did it ever occur to you that the gray-haired human you say is so jealous of you might actually want to possess you? After all, we girls know these little schemes.
Someone else hiding in the shadows!
Lakshmi? Why did you say someone else? And you, ash hair, every single time! Why do you have to completely
Scott, weren't you the one who called me to the rooftop?
Huh? Scott, did you deliberately get this gray-haired human to come here just to...
No! I challenge you. I cannot rest until I teach an idiot like you a lesson! All of you, charge!
As you wish. Found me. I'm okay.
Dispel the gloom! Restore the skies! You can't run!
Embrace a new life. With enough believers, lives become reality!
Gotcha!
Hey! Why aren't you getting in on this yourself, Scott?
This is justice by numbers! Do you... It's over! My campus romance! In the gang I built with my own hands! Quiet! I need to calm down.
That's Scott. No, wait. I remember now. We found Mr. Yang in the dean's office, but Sparksy suddenly popped out. But why did we come to see Miss Doc?
Yeah. What exactly did we come here?
Remember how Sparksy kept ordering students to rummage through every...
Students, today is campus cleanup day, so help Dean Sparksy find that thing. Search places like the archive room from top to bottom.
Maybe we should check out the archive room.
Maaf masa mudaku.
Why don't those people on the go home?
Gokil ada kelas yang kayak gini.
Don't run in the corridor, kids. It's dangerous. The fitness club's looking for new members. Anyone interested?
Did the
Dean send you here? Seriously, leaving us here to do all the work is just too... What's going on? Not paying attention in class is bad enough, but you don't even listen? Have you seen a mask with a smile on it?
A mask? Now I'm...
What a coincidence! I'm here for the same thing!
Do you know...
How should I put this? She is such a unique woman. Super unique. Once you meet her...
Whoa. How beautiful...
Huh? Beauty and Miss Dolly have nothing to do with each other. If you have any group photos or
March, didn't you show...
I have a class photo right here. But it only shows...
Seriously? There isn't Miss Dolly right here?
Wait, that's Miss Dolly?
She's a charm doll? Probably the teacher who's worked the longest out of the entire staff. Wait, don't tell me you've never taken her...
I finally remember it! Himeko told us we must find... Darn it. That wretched...
March, what happened to your power of the remembrance? How could you be led around?
It must be because I'm so passionate about learning. That's why I fell into the 2 years of studying were nothing but an illusion. At most, we've only been trapped here now that we know what Miss Dolly looks like. Miss Dolly has vanished. Either she's been captured, or she's actively hiding from Sparksy. I'll show Sparksy how the power of the remembrance should really be used. Even though Miss Dolly is in hiding, we can still capture her lingering memories. Follow the trail of these memo sprites. We're getting real close. There's a fragment of Miss Dolly's memory. I got a photo of her.
That's Sparksy. She's not really the dean at all. What are her intentions? She is searching for me. Seal off the Imagenesis classroom. Can't let her find...
Found it. Let's go. We have to get the mask before Sparksy...
The door to this classroom... It's locked. Just as I thought. Better look for another. Miss Dolly? Don't be afraid. Himeko sent me.
Kira, I will never hand over what she... That imposter dean outside is rummaging for it too, right?
That's right. The masked fool Sparksy pulled off a takeover of the Academy. It took me so much work to find you. I'm one of the nameless on the Astral Express. And right now, I'm the only one who can protect you. Please.
The Astral Express? Indeed. I read about its arrival in plain arcade. Since you claim to be Himeko's friend, answer a few questions about her. If your answers are...
I'm ready for this.
What kind of coffee is...
Wait a second. How could you ask such a question? Don't you know her coffee is absolutely undrinkable?
Looks like you've suffered from it yourself.
question. A real chatterbox with a silver tongue. Word is, she even managed to kick a nameless off the express because...
I may not know much about her time on the express, but that does sound just like the bossy vibe she... Very well, I can almost trust you. The final question.
Who knows? Could it be about that time she got a stylish short haircut to keep up with the trend?
She actually told you that story. It seems you really are her friend. But that's not...
Huh? Did I really get...
It isn't that you were wrong. Perhaps Himiko never told you. Now that I think about it, she might never bring her the thing she regretted most. Must be what happened 15 years ago. I believe you. You truly are Himiko's friend. Since you've proved that you're Himiko's friend, I will give it to you.
Wait, if you're right next to me, then who's this?
Thank you, Miss Dolly.
What?
The mask is mine now!
What?
What? I actually let myself... You two came.
Sorry, Miss Dolly. Darn it! Sparksy got ahead of us again! But how could she know? That man with glasses seems to have no issues with becoming a teacher. Once I took your forms and chatted with him, I got everything I wanted to know. Sometimes trust among companions can... Now you've done it! You have really made me angry. She can't run away anyway. So, why don't we take... Woohoo! Congratulations! You figured out my weakness. But the mask of elation that has been worn is like a clipped movie ticket. It only belongs to the one who used it first during the Phantasmoon Games. Seems you're completely unaware of some... What? Astral Express out! The only one worthy of joining the game. Now then, it is time to treat my fans. You two will stay and witness my spark... Oh my, how defiant. No wonder you are the toy favored by my old... It's okay. I will erase the last residues of resistance and hostility in your hearts. And my dear fans, time to prepare. Carry off these two noisy haters for now. I have more important...
What the heck? Sparksy tadi
charmed by me.
juga.
Fight for me. Give me all of your joy, sorrow, and obsession. Give me every last drop of it. Give me your willpower. Mimi, show me the way. What are you doing?
Found me.
Mimi!
Root here. Embrace a new life.
All these hands, they're far too strong.
This is bad.
Evanesia jangan-jangan. Oh, bukan deh.
Is this the archive room?
Hey there, my sweetest fans! The mission of finding the mask and But just moments ago, a gray-haired, black-hearted hater slipped into the academy, plotting something dreadful against Sparksicle. I am so scared! Where could she be hiding in the school? Please? Let's root out the...
Everyone, let us drag that in. They will not be able to hide from... Fighting won't save you. We will...
Have you reached the end of your rope?
Ini evaluasi ya. Oh bener.
This pink-haired person. I remember now. She's the fox girl in the class photo.
So you actually managed to remember. Seems like this is what they call in comics a fateful encounter. You stumble into a bit of... Hey, come a little closer. Come closer. Even closer.
Berasa horornya dong.
Don't be so scared. I don't mind. Oh, shit. I think I'm stuck inside. Give me a hand.
Salah kok ya referensinya.
What is this place?
Chloe, bagus
Two
dah.
nameless came through here a few hours ago and asked the exact same question. I'll use their answers to reply to you. This is a place in the world in canvas, known as the Phantasmoon Courtyard. According to ancient texts, this is the... Oh, and one of those nameless is playing the part of a teacher at the school. Oh dear, was that a spoiler? That's not good. Greetings, protagonist.
Just call me the Nameless.
Technically, everyone is the protagonist of their own story. But you are different. You are the protagonist of the Fluffy Across the Blue, aren't you? Galactic baseball raccoon? You do not really look like a raccoon. I forgot to introduce myself. You can call me Evanesia. Great seeing you.
Oh, normal. Normal.
The first supplicant wearing a mask has appeared. The Phantasmoon Games will soon begin. Do you seriously mean you've never read it? The comic that has taken this world by storm? It is inspired by the adventures of the Astral Express, telling the tale of cute little animals riding a train across the cosmos. Of course, this is plain Arcadia. Any story can be turned into a comic in here. You are such a curious one. You were fleeing for your life a moment ago, yet now you can talk so casually about such nonsense. Still, that sense of ease, it is entertaining. Since you managed to amuse me for a moment, I will grant you a little aid. You want to escape? The match has not even begun, and you have already lost your initiative. The enemy had both taken your qualification to join and your friends. Is to leave in such disgrace truly what I can see it in your eyes, Miss Raccoon? You will not accept defeat. That resolve is interesting. There will always be foolhardy supplicants donning the mask in these ancient Phantasmoon games, laying before the Phantasmoon their madness,
They would weave schemes to slay monsters descending upon this planet from beyond the sky. Steal the laughter of the gods to forge blades that could split mountains. Such entertaining individuals have not appeared for ages. Perhaps you have a chance to become one of them? I can lend you a little power. But an equal price is required. You must defeat the enemy who pursued you here within the next day and night. If you fail, your soul will be enslaved by her for all eternity. Then it is done. Phantom moon above, and sacred tree below. Witness this oath at this moment. Now come, let me make you more of a protagonist. Oh! Yes, that's
Huh? Where's this?
Gray hair, are you all right? Can't say I am surprised. It sounds exactly like something I would dream of, and something she would carry out them. Still, it ain't too bad compared to the horrors that At least you still have friends willing to stand by. And now and then I do odd jobs here. Live streaming is one of them. Sparksy is the name I use to stream online. An avatar that I personally... To keep the streams running, even when I was absent. I breathed a trace of power into that avatar. Who would have figured that everything changed after the Phantom Moon? She's nothing more than a basic skin that's desperate for online attention. Don't people offload their wishes and desires to her? And in the end... Once a creation gains a will of its own from the attention of the masses, even its creator can no longer... I've been watching you from the start, waiting for the right moment to step in and help. Sadly, you were either with the IPCs, then you and Darling March wandered right into that school of bad omens. That was when I realized things had slipped. So tell me, what happened in that school?
Is this the Mask of Elation that grants entry into the
What do you think? Call your companions on the Express ASAP. Or, since this is a civilized society... But these matters are obviously far beyond what they can do. They say that no one could restrain the supplicant's actions in the past. Gray hair, you are so naive. You've been to countless worlds. When the skies collapse and the end draws near, the Phantom Moon Games are nothing less than a ceremony set down by the Master of Elation. Amazing miracles always appear in the world after... Perhaps you have heard this question. If the world's science and technology could leap forward by 100 years at the cost of a single... Natural disasters, traffic accidents, sudden illnesses. The number of deaths from such causes in this world could fill a small city every day. You probably want to ask whether the worth of human lives can truly be calculated. No one knows. Whatever. This is not the time to debate over ethics. Gray hair, are you gonna save Darling Mark?
The hour grows late, Miss Pearl. Matters regarding the Express demand our attention.
Be it the Alliance or the Phantasmoon Games, if you seek deeper cooperation, my doors remain open.
Then, I shall take my leave.
How intricate human social interaction models are. My extrapolations still cannot account for the full strategy tree of the Astral Express.
Master, General Yao Guang of the Xianzhou Yuchui is here to see you. Shall we have her wait?
No. The Xianzhou will also become a key ally. Only through enough contact and emulation can we hope to comprehend. Conclusion. I don't think I'll be able to keep copying the painting for the rest of today. I am the Honorary Dean of the Omniscience Sapientia Academe, Master of the Decalight Reflection Barrier, bearer of the Xianzhou's intangible cultural heritage, the Sparrow-Shaped Fist, and the Seer Strategist, General Yao Guang. Thank you for seeing me despite your busy schedule, Madame Pearl. For a moment, I nearly mistook your words as a fault in language processing. I believed you had brought the entire delegation in. Few Intellitrons in the cosmos have a sense of humor. I have heard that, like that genius, you are one of the many wonders wrought by the celestial differentiator of planet Screwlum. Meeting you in person far outshines your reputation. Madame Pearl, seeing how you have a calculating look, and with your heart pristine and your outer form so dazzling, I could not help but cast a divination for you. The hexagram lies between fire and heaven, demonstrating a bountiful harvest with your fortunes lying at the zenith or even beyond. I have no training in divination. General, may I ask you? Then let me speak in terms even an Intellitron can follow. I extrapolated your fortune using the Xianzhou's predictive algorithms. The result is 101111, a sign of great blessing. If you treat others with sincerity, abundance will follow. I have long heard of the Arbiter General's legends. The strategy of General Jing Yuan. The courage of General Fei Xiao. The ingenuity of General Hua Yan. Often, I have wondered, what kind of figures are the Xianzhou generals who remain away from the public? Meeting General Yao Guang today, I cannot help but think that, with such beauty, you should step into the light more often. Looks like you've studied the words of the Xianzhou well. You've even learned the art of provocation. You praise the others for their individual and unique talents, yet when it comes to me, the only thing you had to say was beauty. Do not misunderstand me, General. To me, beauty is the rarest of treasures, and the most fragile. Besides, intel on you is truly scarce. It is quite difficult for me to find ways to compliment, but what I do know is the Yuchui is the think tank of the Xianzhou ships, and its general is the master of all diviners. Speaking purely of deciding the course of affairs, no one is better suited than you to cast the Xianzhou Alliance's vote. So, General, what is your this topic is far too great for me to decide on a whim. But as a gift and to complement the respective gaps in our knowledge, allow me first to offer you a piece of vital intelligence. And with it, I ask the IPC to show sincerity beyond empty words. I do not follow your logic. With the threat of the destruction looming, what need is there for further Set a mighty foe as a common goal,
convince former enemies to turn allies, then devour them in turn. Such feats are hardly rare in the IPC's annals of glory.
I understand. The Xianzhou questions the IPC.
It would be better to say we ask the IPC to demonstrate its sincerity. Courtesy demands reciprocity, and the intel I now offer you is both urgent and weighty.
Question. What could be more important at this moment than forming the Anti-Destruction Alliance?
Nanook won't erase the universe in the next few days, but someone else might destroy plain Arcadia within that time. You have heard of Blade, the Stellaron hunter, right?
The IPC has long placed a great bounty on his head, though I have never laid eyes on him.
The Yuchue recently intercepted a report. Styling himself as Xianzhou's #1 assassin, this man accepted a contract from the Sinwish Syndicate, a local organized violence group. I do not know his exact aim here, but he is a major criminal of the Xianzhou. He is guilty of the 10 unpardonable sins and is a formidable fighter, with few able to match him. As general of the Yuchue, I will take it upon myself to bring him in before he can cause disaster.
This planet, Ahatopia, is part of the pan-cosmic trade system, and Blade is a wanted criminal of the IPC. General Yao Guang, is the sincerity you seek for us to capture this man and deliver him into the hands of the Xianzhou?
I hear the Phantom Moon Games are about to begin, with the entire nation awaiting it with bated breath. I imagine you will also find it hard to extract yourself from the festivities. If this cursed man were to quietly depart on his own at this time, would that not?
This is my understanding. You wish for the right to act freely within...
Apart from this cooperation, what better proof of sincerity could there be before we join
Deal. What I do not doubt, the might of an Arbiter General. However, I do doubt, will the Xianzhou's #1 assassin truly lead? By my extrapolations, even without accounting for the guidance of Destiny's slave, the probability of capturing a single Stellaron...
Not even 10%. As a diviner, that's not how I see probability. Even if the chance of success is only a coin toss, once I enter the fray myself, I always treat it as a 100% certain.
Fuke.
Is that even a question? 100%. Of course. In other words, there will be no survivors. Anyone who recognizes my face, I will not let them off even if they hide at the ends of the world. I was willing to make an exception when I was hired by your gang's leader, but I see you folks are not interested in accepting my goodwill.
Not that I don't trust you, but you know the rules of the trade. When you hire someone to do a job, you gotta see what they're made of first.
People say that the Lords of Hell are easy to deal with, but their underlings are the real trouble. If a group's underlings don't know their place, even their masters may not be safe. So, since the mighty Sinwish Syndicate gang actually had the guts to hire the Xianzhou's #1 assassin,
I guess you are also ready for destruction. Years of wandering have given me nothing but exhaustion. And I have finally come to know how harsh the... Impersonating the Xianzhou's #1 assassin. Madame Yao, you really stuck me with a wonderful task.
Please take great care during this mission, Miss Tingyu. If any misfortune should befall you, I would have no way to answer to your Helm Master Yukong.
You worry too much, Madame Yao. When I pledged my resolve to Madame Yukong and departed for the Yuchui, I had already steeled myself for the... But, may I ask, does this task of misfortune really have to fall upon...
I cast a divination today. This task lacks the fire element. Without the Whistling Flames Ambassador's knack for diplomacy, this task cannot succeed. The place you're heading to is crawling with gang members. If they pick a fight, you can try to drop the name Xianzhou's #1 assassin.
Do not worry, General. I have journeyed far and wide with the merchant guilds for years and faced no shortage of danger.
If you're not afraid of danger, then why have you not set out yet? Shall I read your fortune?
What I fear is that fortune-telling of yours. No, what I really fear is you, Madam.
Afraid of me? Am I so notorious on the Xianzhou law?
I've heard many tales about you. After the Battle of the Fanghu, you willingly surrendered your command token and became a general in name only, with neither troops nor soldiers. That the seer strategist, for the sake of a tiny chance at victory, stood by as her mentor went to a noble death. Treated the countless lives of dead verdant knights as nothing more than numbers consumed in her divinations. And...
Are you afraid that I, the cold-blooded diviner, might send you to your doom here in plain Arcadia? Bold words for a little fun.
It's just a bit of my curiosity about you, General. I hoped you could clear up a...
Seems like I wasn't wrong about you. Few can face a Xianzhou general with such composure and dignity. No wonder you can make such a bold statement. The gods use humans as pawns in their cosmic game, sacrificing countless innocent souls. Have you ever thought about making them? They say you survived a Lord Ravager's deadly clutches thanks to luck. But I believe it was your unbreakable resilience.
You flatter me, Madame Yao. One must glean some wisdom to be worthy of enduring such a... If we surpass the gods only in cruelty and heartlessness, then that would be our complete failure.
Excellent. I couldn't agree more. Miss Tingyun, you've passed the interview.
Ever since I escaped death, I swore never again to be a pawn for heartless chess players. And Madame Yao, you've passed my test.
I know you're not interested in empty talk, so let's get down to business. Miss Tingyu, our Yuchui business delegations are treated much better than what you get on the La Fu when they...
General, I really don't have such a large appetite.
For the duration of the delegation's mission, you'll receive 6 times the usual allowance, and all...
Such a generous offer. To be honest, that makes me head to Dovebrook District, locate the Sinwish Syndicate contact, use the passphrase you gave me to establish contact. If there's nothing more to it, is this task really worth 6?
You're the kind of talent worthy of such a reward. After all, we diviners are no different from you merchants. Even when we hit a dead end, merchants strive for profitable opportunities, while diviners reach for a sliver of luck.
Looks like my mission bears significant weight in Madame Yao's reading of fate.
When in doubt, open the 3 strategy pouches I entrusted to you. Inside are tactics I divined, certain to break any deadlock. Go, Xianzhou's #1 assassin.
Time to get down to business. Where could the Sinwish Syndicate be hiding? The contact from the Syndicate should stand out.
Insanely spicy! handle the heat?
Please, tell the boss I want to return.
Ma'am, maybe it's time to rest in peace. Don't you remember dying during that mission a few weeks ago? According to the provisions of the Fey-Kind Protection Act, ghosts are not considered the same as they were while alive.
Are you a lawyer or a gangster? I gave my life for the Sinwish Syndicate.
These two are members of the Sinwish Syndicate?
Don't you get it? The old you's dead, and even your criminal record got wiped clean. The leader's trying to say that now you've got a chance to keep to the straight and narrow. You shouldn't come back to the gang. How am I supposed to convince you? Hey, Fox Girl,
I'm just a Xianzhou person here to talk business. Could you tell me which way to the Sinwish Syndicate? I come from the Xianzhou to discuss a deal. A deal that wears me down, yet tears my enemies apart.
Business? From the Xianzhou? The Sinwish Syndicate office is just across the river.
He doesn't seem to have understood the passphrase. But the news that the Xianzhou's #1 assassin is coming has already spread through the organization. Those people over there, are they also members of the Sinwish Syndicate?
Bro, how much longer? What, are your legs giving out? Idiot.
Could that big guy?
Hey, you fox over there.
May I ask, is this the Sinwish Syndicate?
Yeah, so...
I should act tough, since this is the Sinwish Syndicate's turf ahead.
What did you say?
I come from the Xianzhou to discuss a deal. A deal that wears me down, yet...
You're the guest our boss invited? Hold on. I nearly fell for that. Looking all Spill it! How did you know the path?
Why don't you take off your sunglasses and let me see if you still have your eyes? The Xianzhou's #1 assassin is nothing more than a nickname coined by the common folk. I have always considered myself a merchant.
A merchant?
Isn't a hired killer the oldest trade in the world? By the way, Mr. Imagine, do you know why they call me #1?
You never miss a shot?
Not quite. I kill in bulk. The way to keep business going is to offer a little extra. If they pay with that hot temper of yours, always picking fights, you've probably given your boss plenty of headaches.
You punk! How dare you disrespect... Shut up, all of you! The boss's orders come... My name is Kostine. Sorry about my underling's rudeness earlier.
There's no need for that. I only collect heads.
No worries. It won't be my finger.
These brutes should be easy to handle. They've never seen the face of the Xianzhou's #1 assassin.
What should I call you? Yelling this...
Just call me... the Tarrying Fugue.
The Terror in Fog. That name oozes menace.
Now then, can you...
Mana? Oh.
That's the Sinwish Syndicate headquarters across the river.
Hey, bujuk.
Quite impressive, don't you think? Please, follow me.
Is this... the passage in the...
Of course. The The Sinwish Syndicate has it under our command.
Underboss, you're back! Thanks for your hard work. Welcome home, Underboss!
Is this the one that...
Underboss, I mean no disrespect, but is this frail woman really the one the boss...
That's right. Her name is the Terror in Fog. Spread the word that the Sinwish Syndicate has secured the...
Underboss, beat me if you want, but I gotta say, are you serious? Are we really counting on this delicate woman for the Phantasmoon games?
The Phantasmoon games. Is that why they hired a Stellaron hunter to...
These Phantasmoon games are a once-in-a-lifetime chance for the Sinwish Syndicate to rise. This woman doesn't look like she has what it takes, and what...
Underboss, we haven't been duped, have we? If word gets out...
All of you, shut useless. Lady Terror in Fog would wipe the floor with you even if you all came at once. Since you doubt her, why not let... Lady Terror in Fog, what do you say? I can find you a few spots.
I thought you were naive, but looks like you're just playing good cop, bad cop to test me.
I'm neither good nor bad. Just opportunistic.
Still playing dumb, huh?
Boss of the Sinwish Syndicate. Your people wouldn't be doing this on their own. I came for business. Making friends would be a fine bonus. But if not, if you still want this deal, cut the tricks.
A real expert is something else. You speak with such overwhelming presence, though we barely understand a word.
Oh no. These brutes are not interested in a win-win.
When in doubt, open the 3 strategy pouches I entrusted to you. Inside are tactics I divined, certain to break any deadlock and aid your...
Looks like it's time. Huh?
Just keep alive and open the 2nd strategy pouch once you're done.
What kind of strategy is this?
Looks like Lady Terror in Fog isn't impressed with your skill. When I was young, I dreamed of becoming a musician. But fate had other plans. But even then, I never let go of my love for music. And that's how I forged my one-of-a-kind fighting style.
Oh, Cribs! The Underboss is...
Lady Terror in Fog, I humbly challenge you.
Looks like I'll have to hold back against these reckless brutes.
Have some sunshine! Dispel the gloom! Restore the skies!
Found me! We can do anything!
Root here. Embrace a new life.
As expected of the Terror in Fog. Such incredible strength!
That power of destruction within me. It's still hard to control. Madam Yao, done everything in my power to keep them alive, as you said.
So leave it with
With enough believers, lives become reality!
Yes! You can do it! Embrace a new life.
We can do anything!
Found me. Darkness with me.
I don't want to take your life. Back down.
A true warrior of the Sinwish Syndicate fears no death. Don't underestimate my resolve.
Underboss, bad news. 2 more weird dudes
Cut your bull, I can...
Never thought visiting an ally would mean crashing into a local gang's home.
Oh. This will take some explaining.
What a twist of fate. But for us to reunite with an old friend here? So be it.
You two, stand down! Listen well. This will be an honorable...
A duel. You dare duel a Xianzhou...
Xianzhou's #1 assassin? And you...
Huh?
Wait, What do you mean, Xianzhou's #1 assassin?
Even a cunning hare keeps 3 burrows. Who ever told you there was only one Xianzhou's...
So, there are...
No, it's 300. Times have changed. The organization's 7th-ranked Holovian Reaper, the Winged Death Knell. He sends every target, and this one is the 2nd-ranked assassin in the organization. A ruthless killer surpassed only by me. His spear...
Then you...
You can call me Whistling Flame Fox. I humbly hold the top position. Hard to believe.
Come on, madam. It's pointless to say anything now. If you want this gentleman to know you speak the truth, let our brother show off a bit of his spear work. That will convince them.
I say, Costard, you insisted on testing them and got nothing out of it, did you? If you would let them meet me sooner...
Boss! I cannot hand your grand enterprise over...
You are the one who hired us? The boss of the...
That's me! I am Polwave, current leader of the Sandwich Syndicate. My apologies. As for that business...
Long time no see, Lady Tingyun. It's been a while since we last met in Penacony.
I am truly grateful for your quick thinking. To avoid revealing too much, I made up false names and titles for you two. This place is a hotbed of trouble. What brings you two here?
When Sunday and I contacted the Xianzhou delegation, they asked for our help. They claimed someone from their group had lost their way here in a foreign land and was captured by a local gang. It was clear there was more to the story, but we came anyway.
Who would have thought? It turned out...
Lost? Captured. There must be some misunderstanding. Alas, this rumor was likely a destiny arranged.
Did you just say Madame Yao? Do you mean the seer strategist from the Xianzhou Yucue?
I happened to hear of her back in Penacony too. They say she is the diviner general, one who lives in seclusion. Did the Lady Tingyun, you stepped into such danger yourself. Do you have a vital mission?
You two are no strangers, so I will speak plainly. She's the one who sent me here on this. The Sinwish Syndicate invited the notorious Xianzhou's #1 assassin with the intention of hiring this person to participate in the Phantom Moon Games. But the delegation's intelligence revealed that the person was none other than the Stellaron hunter, Blade.
Him?
I assumed the title to come here, to uncover why the Stellaron hunters are involved, and how.
So, how's it going?
By sheer twists of fate, everything has gone smoothly so far. Still, Madame Yao entrusted me with 3 pouches before I departed. Each said to hold a stratagem. Well, let us call them stratagems for now. And at this moment, it is time to open the second.
A strategy?
So you revealed my identity after all. No worries, I've sent you some backup. Use them however you like. Open the 3rd pouch only after you've met the Sin.
No wonder they also call Madame Yao the crosstalk general.
The what general?
It says the two of you will help me clear the way, so I can safely meet the Sinwish Syndicate's boss.
This place is perilous. Of course, we will look. As for the Stellaron hunters, I too find them. Dan Heng, will you help me gather?
Of course. Thank you, Sunday.
I gotta say, this place is decorated with a touch of style.
The gang does not always flaunt brute force. More often, they need to flaunt wealth.
I need to make something with it. But...
Before I even realized the scenery of back then, who would have imagined iron hulks running wild on the streets?
You didn't call us here just to reminisce, did you?
Of course not. Please forgive that narrow-minded fella never understands why young people flock to things that come from other planets. Like Megatron. What he does not see is that while cosmic novelties are more enticing, wouldn't you agree?
You're a clever one, so there's no point in keeping up this charade. We're not Xianzhou's #1 assassins.
Yeah, I might not live as long as those Xianzhou folks, but I've got a decent eye for sizing people up. You may not be the number, so I don't care who you are. I pay good money for a sharp blade.
And where do you intend to use?
On the Sinwish.
What?
No, don't get me wrong. I'm not looking for bloodshed. Instead, I intend to perform surgery through certain connections. I secured this mask of elation. The entry pass to the Eon. Now, you claim the name of Xianzhou's #1 assassins, huh? So surely you came for this. You want the god's reward.
You are our employer. Therefore, the festival's prize should rightfully be yours.
Aeon? I'll leave this prize for you to claim as your reward. I'm happy enough to share in a bit of it. Whether you win or lose, all I ask is that when the press comes a knocking, you say
So this is a sponsorship deal? The Sinwish Syndicate only wants...
Since we are not truly in your employ, are you not afraid we might break our promise and...
If you truly cared nothing for what I asked, why even raise the question, huh? As I said before, I may not have the long life of the Xianzhou people, but I do know how to judge people.
One more question from me, please. Why are you so set?
In plain Arcadia, Imagination exists due to wish power. And that wish power comes from the attention, curiosity, and demands humans place upon these imaginae. The Sinwish Syndicate was founded to provide for those imaginae who were ignored, had no wish power, and were not needed by humanity. Unfortunately, ever since that seashell woman rose to power, our path of blood and violence... That's why I want the Sinwish Syndicate to take on a new form. The Sinwish Strangeling Pension.
It's a cozy and...
Oh, ini.
Mr. Polewave's goal is surprisingly grounded. A gang leader won't survive this long by relying on bodyguards. It's about having a sharp instinct.
He wants to launder his gang clean, but that will not be easy. In my view, the underboss may not see eye to eye with his... My thanks to you both. With your protection, I managed to yet... We carried off the mask meant for the so-called Xianzhou's #1 assassin. When I think of it that way, this mask feels...
That man... He seeks to enter the Phantasmoon Games?
Whatever his purpose, this matter is grave. I'm afraid I must take my leave for now and report to General Yao Guang.
No need for that. I've been waiting here for you all for
Madam Yao, you came in person?
Well, you see, I must admit I passed false information to the two behind you, sending them on a wild goose chase. I should personally ask for their forgiveness. As for why I am here, Miss Ting-Yoon, you still have not opened the third
That's true.
Whatever they give you, just take it all and bring them to me.
What kind of after-the-fact strategy?
General, had you spoken plainly, Sunday and I would never have refused you. Why did you lie to us and claim that someone was lost and captured?
I didn't lie. If not for the appearance of the former Vidyadhara High Elder and the runaway master of Penacony, Miss Ting-Yoon would still be trapped in those brutes' endless probing. I also foresaw bloodshed awaiting the Sinwish Syndicate. Had it come true, it would have been because Miss Ting-Yoon failed to restrain her strength during the clash. Yet, with you two here, the gangsters...
You even foresaw the anomaly with my body.
Sometimes even when fate is foreseen, it cannot be changed. Fortunately, things did not come to the worst. As for Mr. Sunday, I've heard so much about you. With my 1,000 feathered eyes, I had the privilege of watching the broadcast of your entire god-ascending feat in Penacony from far away. Truly magnificent.
Let's not speak of that misstep anymore, General. Rather, we have brought back the mask, as you asked. How do you intend to use it? Surely not just to...
That was the plan, but from one cause spring 100 outcomes. Now that the mask is in my hands, there are many possibilities. What do you say about using it to lure Blade here and strike him down together? Or perhaps I could wear the mask myself and personally compete in the Phantom Moon Games. Each mask used is gone for good. The Stellaron hunters will be left with a real headache. That'd be truly killing too.
Madam Yao, this is deadly business.
Deadly? Miss Ting-Yoon, that is exactly why I am here. Not to put Blade in his grave, that is. His ties to the Xianzhou have long since frayed. There was no need for me to snatch someone else's assignment.
Snatch someone else's...
So the Xianzhou envoy was supposed to be someone else?
To be frank, this journey to Plain Arcadia was meant for Jingyuan, the divine foresight. The Lawfu Cloud Knights recently returned from the great battle against Iron Tomb, and the honor should have... Yet, before his departure, I cast several divinations on all parties in...
Observation surga. Finality buset, finality seorang hunter.
Incineration, death, abandonment.
Unfortunately, the two top diviners of the Yuchui and the Lawfu, in other words, my junior sorer, Fu Xuan, and I, cross-checked each other's extrapolations and came to the same astonishing conclusion. An Arbiter General will fall in this Arcadia of elation.
Even so, you're still taking the mission?
Yes. I contacted the Marshal and took over the task. I've simply never seen such a bizarre fate and wanted to witness it.
Even if it means your death?
It's only death. If I can die in these Phantom Moon Games to achieve a moment of godhood, then my death won't have sullied the Xianzhou's honor. Miss Ting-Yoon. Hen.
Ya.
Well done. You have hit your fitness goal. Another active and fulfilling day.
Sorry, Sunday. My body instinctively sensed it.
Once the mask for joining the Phantom Moon Games is worn, it binds tightly to the supplicant and manifests the shape of the wearer's soul. I read something like this in the you? It's confirmed now. This mask is indeed genuine. Congratulations, Mr. Sunday. You're now a supplicant in the Aeonic game.
What exactly are you trying to do, Seer Strategist? Twice now you've acted without warning. Do you mean to make an enemy out of the Astral Express?
Dan Heng, let me take care of this.
Sunday, are you planning to fight?
Don't worry, I'm no match for this general. General Yao Guang, how do you pierce my thoughts? I ran a check with my tuning, and there were no signs of any outside
They say a diviner can't read hearts. I call that the excuse of mediocrity. Mr. Sunday, you're fascinated by the Phantom Moon games. You even wondered, what if I wore this mask?
You can even divine thoughts like that?
No, I'm simply good at seeing using my eyes. Though Mr. Sunday never asked to examine the mask, he's glanced at it at least 3 times since we started the conversation. Given the character and manners of someone as noble as him, I can't think of any motive for this action but
Sunday?
Yes, I did think of it. For a moment, I even considered putting...
So, I merely gave you what you desired. This is no trap. It's just an unexpected... During the Phantom Moon games, I'll give every ounce of aid I can to help you seize your chance.
General Yao Guang, as far as I know, throwing out heavy profits first is usually a lure to make others lose. We've only just met. I don't understand why you'd go...
Why belittle yourself? Every move I've made is to carve a sliver of possibility from the impossible. With my eye of Ishvara, I see you're the only one in this land who doesn't need to do a thing for me. Simply acting on your own will can bring change.
Your own will?
Indeed. Dan Heng, I do want to learn more about this world, because this world of elation fascinates me. Is plain Arcadia truly a paradise? I once pursued a mistaken vision of paradise with stubborn resolve. Even now, I can't say for sure what a true That's why I want to see with my own eyes whether this Arcadia...
So then, as long as Mr. Sunday acts, that omen of death...
Of course it would still come to pass. Did you think just a lavish gift could let you stroll out of death?
Pardon me for butting in, but does the Xianzhou know about this?
This is such serious business. I'd never make this decision on my own. I've talked it over with the 6 charioteers of the Yuchui. If something happens to me, I'll line up a solid... She headed to the Yuchui on the day I left on this mission, just in case anything went wrong. There, with the other potential successors picked by the 6 charioteers...
You mean Lady Fushuan? She'd take over the Yuchui at...
Fushuan? What If I don't make it back from this trip, maybe Qingchui from the Law Fu Divination Commission could take the seer strategist position and... Qingchui and Yuchui. Whew. As for the details, shall we discuss this somewhere else?
Silver Wolf.
Map says the Ashen Detective Agency should be right here. But why is there just a magazine public?
Holy for bully! Big drama hit.
A furbo. Taking photos? You really can find anything in the lab. Hey, little furbo. Know if there's an ashen...
Beats me. But if I find 10,000 credits on the ground...
10,000 for directions? Oh, wow. Looks like 10,000 credits from my account.
Whoa! Generous, miss. The place you're looking for. But he's zonked out in the day. And his doors are locked at night.
So they're closed? Then how do I meet them?
Beats me. But if I find 50,000 credits on the...
You stinky furbo!
Ooh, time to go!
dia.
Hi, I'm Narrator, receptionist at the Ashen Detective Agency.
Narrator? What sane person gives their pet that name?
That would be the dude upstairs. By the way, that mangy...
It did. A full 10,000.
Do you want me to catch that sneaky...
Nah, save your breath. Got it fixed. Money's back in my account.
Oh, not bad, Punklordian hack.
You seem pretty knowledgeable. So...
This way, please, Ms. Hacker. Sorry, but you will have to take a side path. The landlord of this magazine office can't dodge his debts, and creditors have been storming in one after another. In the end, Mr. Detective sealed the front door entirely.
Mana sih? Wah, salah. Oh,
So, there's even a shooting button. That's interesting. Why are there so many furbos?
They're all employees of this magazine company.
Why does this scene feel like a punishment round from a game?
Office survival is way more brutal than any game.
This is...
Yes, his office and living quarters are one and the same. It is a little shabby.
Visitors being rare.
Please, come with me. Time to get up, Mr. Ashvale.
How many times do I have to say it? Just leave the delivery at the door. To disturb my sleep?
Mr. Ashvale, this lady is not here for food.
Oh, then she must be here to kill me.
Sadly, not that either.
What do you mean, sadly?
Not here to deliver food and not here to kill me. How strange. Oh, then you must be a client. You are here to hire me for a
Your order of guesses is a little heartbreaking. Yes, I am here to commission you. Something. A person, along with an ancient mask that should have been mine.
Interesting. Are you here to join the Fantasy Moon?
At that moment, a cloud of suspicion.
Mr. N, stop the voiceover when we're talking business.
Oh, stop! You pay me 900 credits an hour.
Yes, but at least throw me a few clues while you work. Between a detective and their assistant, at least one of them should know a thing or two about...
A name flashed through the otherwise empty mind of the detective. This unremarkable-looking...
Kafka!
It's Silverwolf! Silverwolf! Mr. Ashvale, did you get your head caught in the
I feel like I need to wipe my personal data again.
One of the Interastral Peace Corporation's most wanted fugitives with the highest bounties comes to commission a broke detective. Ooh, so the next thing would be me getting dragged into a massive conspiracy and forced to run for my life, right?
Drop the paranoia. I came to you because I hacked into the Security Bureau's criminal. What I found was shocking. In all those bizarre police cases, you were hired. The curious case of the Harmony Sect Communion, the mystery of the Ghost Bullet Worm Express, the serial ghost resurrection incident, the super non-serial locked room. You may not be the most famous, but you're probably the most capable.
Is nothing private anymore. Whatever, tell me.
Today was supposed to be our meeting with the Sinwish Syndicate.
All right, now let's talk.
Excuse me. I haven't even finished my...
A true great detective can know a case without ever leaving the room.
Yeah.
While he sleeps, I gather the intel. We already have the basics about today's fiasco with the Sinwish Syndicate. And those three Cienjo...
Can you handle it? Money is not a problem. Do you take...
Sorry, no dirty money. And please do not withdraw your...
Oh, then how about this? This is the IPC's turf, right? Turn me in for the bounty. You take the reward, and I bolt afterward. We Stellaron hunters sometimes use that trick to raise
or maybe we could discuss the possibility of taking dirty money?
Deal. I'll try to get that money over the next few days. Here's my contact info.
Pay us after the work. When did our office...
That rule got made just now. Oh, my dear Mr. N, did you truly want to take dirty money? I have come up with another way to make money. Let me Madam Pearl, I've obtained solid intel.
Mr. Ashvale, the chance of you initiating a call at this hour is, let me guess, perhaps you are finally ready to
No, I found the trail of the Stellaron hunters. They are here in plain Arcadia, and they even plan to crash the Phantom Moon games. I can send you her coordinates quietly, without...
Quietly, without anyone...
The Phantom Moon games? The moment your IPC chose to speedrun it, it was fated to be more than just a game of fun. You want me to take part?
We should have taken that hacker's deal early.
An unexpected bonus. So Pearl still has other masks hidden away. That seems that listening in on one's partners after wrapping up... Hey, lady.
Did you find the mask?
Not yet, but I've got a new lead. We might have lost one mask, so I just...
Fine. Promise me this. Next time, don't take contracts on the dark web using names...
Okay. By the way, can you tell me what script Ellie...
A completely blank.
So, what you're saying is that this Miss Sparksy, who was originally just a virtual avatar, has now crossed into reality? I get it. So it's just a typical case. Yeah, you could say that according to the old... modern science believes that when some...
What kind of modern science?
Plain Arcadia's modern science. Heading out? Where to? Oh, you mean going to we can't. I just received notice from the Department of Aberration Defense. The first supplicant of these Phantasmoon games has revealed herself. Although you're honored guests of the Astral Express, you seem completely unfamiliar with the laws and customs of this world. In other words, since she's a supplicant, we security officers can't do anything unless... You say she took a school hostage, but the intel Oh, right. The news broadcast is about to start.
Hello, everyone! Welcome to Full Wish TV's special
Hi, everyone! I'm your host, Snuff!
We've entered year 1999 of the Arcadian calendar. What?
Over 500 years ago, a famous prophet made a prediction. In year 1999, a terrifying death...
You idiot! Are you cursing our viewers? They didn't tune in to hear your fear...
Yes! Incredibly, after just 15 years, the Phantasmoon is full again!
Which supplicants will appear in these Phantasmoon games? And what mind-blowing miracles will they bring to everyone? Just now, the first mass...
How intriguing! Who are they? Wow! Internet-famous streamer Miss Sparksy announced 2 hours ago that she's donning a mask to become a supplicant! The Department of...
As an ideogenitive imagine, Miss Sparksy's birth wasn't approved by the Department of Aberration. What sort of miracle does this live streamer plan to produce during the video?
Yoo-hoo! And we're back from the commercial break. A big thank you to Love Insurance for being the title sponsor of today's Sparks Tacky. One person, 1,000 faces. 1,000 faces, one person. Ta-da! Time for the big reveal! Everyone, follow Marge. Say hi to the camera. Sparksy! Don't you dare mess with me! I'll have you know I'm the disciple of General Jing Yuan of the Luofu and General Huayan of the Xu Ming. My, Marge seems quite worked up. Is it big? All right then. Now... All right, that wraps up our interview. Thank you all for your whole... In 3 hours, I'll be hosting a special live stream performance. Tell your friends, your family, even your enemies. Let's set aside all grunt.
Now, see, Miss Sparksy was just doing a program.
So these are the nameless of the Astral...
That's hilarious! I heard they're supposed to be great.
Darn it! Soon the whole of Plain Arcadia will be saying Sparksy caught the Astral Express crew in one go and made us the butt of jokes.
Oh, right. Please keep this Phantasmoon Games emergency response guide safe. If there's nothing else, I'll be...
See? I told you so. Even calling the police was useless. Right now, you're their only hope. And that red boss lady of yours. She's here too.
Are you all right? Did you get hurt when you ran away? So, March and Welt are both trapped in Graphia Academy now? And that girl called Sparksy took them. No, it's not your fault. I underestimated the complexity of the situation behind these games. Coming back to my homeland was meant to be a relaxing vacation for everyone. And I also wanted you and March to experience the Throughout the history of the Phantasmoon games, there have been many instances of cooperation between supplicants. But this time, forces from across the cosmos have turned rather than honoring the elation. These players are far more eager to savor victory for themselves. Sparksy is one such... It's dangerous to rush back to school on courage alone when we don't know what Sparksy has done. For every supplicant, there are 3 key acts that must be completed once the Phantom Moon games begin. Sparksy has completed the roll call. She took the mask and declared her entry into the games, drawing everyone's attention to the news. Next, she must strive to make a miracle happen. Bear the people's wishes and answer with, if I'm not mistaken, Sparksy is waiting for us to walk right into her trap. For her, there couldn't be a better opponent than me. What could be more earth-shattering than defeating a renowned cosmic hero? So here's the question, Sparkle. Based on what you know about this imposter, what's her real agenda for joining the games? Simply toying with and defeating the Express crew alone won't be enough.
Sure, she's a fake. But she's still a fake of Miss Sparkle. Guessing won't get us far. If you ask me, we should check out the tavern.
The Masked Fool's headquarters. The world...
That's right. How could we pull off something this insane without Miss Sparkle's prized collection? That imposter must have known this well. Before this operation, she definitely went to the tavern, using my name. Most fools can't tell the difference between me and that imposter. Or maybe they just don't care. But if we can find out who I talked to, and which treasures I stole from my collection...
That's a good plan, but I can't let you act a...
Take this business card. The address of the tavern is printed on it. However, you'll have to find your own way to the tavern. Since there's still time, I'll head out first.
I'd say she needs us more than we need her. Relax. To step into the elation's right, what you need the most, don't dance to your enemy's tune. Find your own. Now it's our turn to set the Dovebrook District. It's been a while since I've been home. Perfect timing. Don Hung and Sunday have made some new discoveries. Don't get your hopes up too high. Looks like this vacation trip has gone right back to our usual trouble magnet mode.
Now this is the kind of vacation the Nameless just has to savor.
I'm exhausted. I don't want to work.